Ta Satt, greetings to you, highlight. Before you listen to my explanations, I encourage you to enter into silence and refrain from earthly matters such as housekeeping while you listen to this vivid story. Feel free to sit or stand in silence. It's best to listen with headphones and close your eyes. This will give you the full magic of this contribution from the new world we so long for. This is also the case for all of my magical contributions. Today, I'm going to show you that the new earth already exists. With much faith, trust, and an open heart center, all the gates and doors to other worlds are open to you. Be quiet and mindful, close your eyes and feel. You will hear a vivid contribution followed by a lively channeling. My channel is unique and will take you into the golden new age. But now, please follow me. It's going to be magical. How wonderful that you have landed with me today to experience a new adventure with me. I am Bella Isis, a Pleiadian in a human body. I ascended from a blinded human to awakened reality. I've always believed in miracles and magic. Do you? Oh, excellent. Then you've come to the right place. Ever since I was a child, I believed in magic and that one day a miracle would happen to me. But that's not quite true. My expectations, hopes, and dreams were exceeded many times over. Every day I live and experience magic and events that seem to come right straight out of fairy tales. I am already living in the new world and I'm sharing my experiences with others. Through my YouTube posts, you can also open your own clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudient gifts. Don't believe me? Then today I will show you that it's possible to feel things and actively experience the new era in the outside world. That's where you start, with feeling, one of the keys to clairvoyance. In my unique magical book series, I show people step by step how to open their own gates and doors to the other world. You won't believe it, but you will receive a visitor today. Shh, be quiet. Do you feel that? A breath of wind. What was that? Oh wow, that's so magical. I love magic. I live magic. I am magic. I told you that you could feel my messages, but that only works when you are in a resting position. So please again, stay calm and focused, calm your heartbeat, and listen only to my words. My dear light, you have a visitor who's standing right in front of you is about to be revealed. We have a surprise guest from the other world, the realm of the human world. You will be amazed to find out who is now in your house. This being is extremely shy and reserved. He is a man who will examine you and look into your heart. If you are pure and kind, he will reveal himself. If your intentions are malicious, he will return to his realm. My magic reveals itself only to benevolent individuals. Now, feel again the light. Enter into complete stillness. Refocus your attention on your connection to reality. The man will touch your hand. You may also feel touches on your forearms. I will leave you in silence for a moment so you can feel. Could you feel him? My posts are lively, and I already live on the new earth. As you can see, it has been active for a long time. Maybe you just haven't been able to feel it directly because of your earthly activities. So many keys for you, beautiful souls. Feel free to follow me on my channel or browse my book series on Amazon. The books are just as alive as my YouTube posts. Things can emerge from the book pages and then retreat back into them. You can feel touches and energies if you place your hands on the pages. Subscribe to my channel or follow me on my Amazon author page to stay up to date on all new publications. Now back to our adventure. Let's start again from this point. As an alien on Earth, I perceive and experience things differently. I feel, see and sense things in a completely different way. With all my senses, I can teach you how to actively experience the new world on the outside for yourself if you wish. Have you ever dreamt that stories like Peter Pan could become reality? Or that such beings really exist? Well, I am in contact with mermaids. A pirate who has already crossed over to another dimension and wants to improve his karma will accompany us, but not today. We will also meet a young native woman, but that's a secret for now. I'm not allowed to talk about that yet either. I am also in contact with fairies and pixies. Ah, the pixies. My dears, can you hear me? I call to you with the utmost awareness, my friends from magical realms. Would you like to join us on our adventure? I would be very grateful. Oh my, I can hear bells ringing. How magical. Be careful. There might be a crash somewhere in your home. You might even feel an elf whizzing past your ears. I am already living in reality. A dragon just nudged me in the side. That's my dragon companion, Aaron. Feel it. This is happening to you too. Stay mindful and focused. There are so many miracles possible, but you don't notice them because you are so busy. Today, we are talking about stories that can become reality. If you have read my book series, you will discover the world of living fairy tales in volume 4. Please read the books in order though. The stories build on each other energetically, otherwise you won't understand them as they unfold step by step. Have you ever considered that the characters in fairy tales or the stories in children's books originally came from real life? Facts are twisted and stories are dismissed as legends, even though their core is as real as you are. Sometimes books have living cores that keep their magic hidden, revealing it only to those who believe in it. Yes, faith can literally move mountains. It's true. I always dreamt of entering magical worlds through wardrobes. Well, my wish was granted, but instead of magical worlds, out of my wardrobe emerged miraculous beings from other worlds, as a galactic portal was hidden there. I often write about this in my books. I used to dream that books would come to life and that things could merge from them and reveal themselves to the human world. Well, that dream became reality, and even more intensely so, because I am the author of these enchanted and unique books. I dreamed of living like Harry Potter, and it came true. Have you ever had dreams like that? Excellent! Then your wish will come true too. I wanted to meet my fairy godmother, and my wish was granted. She accompanies me. With my help, you can meet yours too if you wish. Have you ever dreamt of dragons landing in your garden? Welcome to my channel. Would you like to connect with magical beings and feel dwarfs around you? Your wish has already been granted. Browse through my channel. You will find everything you are looking for. Allow yourself to be enchanted and join me in this magical world. Today, we are focusing on Peter Pan. It's a wonderful story with a core of truth. Peter Pan is a character who sprang from the imagination of a legendary author, but he brought my story to life. Stories can come true because thoughts and words are powerful. This is where the law of manifestation comes into play. Often, miracles simply take time to unfold. Speaking of wonders, I can now tell you that the pixies are with us too. We are delving into reality because pixies are as real as you are. Please subscribe to my channel to receive a message from the fairies if you like. They will speak to us and make direct contact with you. You will be able to get to know your fairy godmother, and it will be an extremely emotional experience. The fairies just showed me this telepathically. My fairy godmother, Sonia, will accompany me when we make contact with the fairy realm. There will be many more posts to follow, and a book about fairies and elves is also in the early stages of planning. Unfortunately, it will still take time for this to be realized, as I have a job and have to go to work. Therefore, processing is not possible right now, as other magical projects must be completed first. But magical times are ahead of us, my dears, and all the magic is already here. I had to briefly interrupt the presentation because my guest requested a small gesture of hospitality. He signaled to me telepathically that he would like me to give him some gingerbread. I only serve gingerbread without white sugar because it blocks our clairvoyant channels and prevents proper communication with the universe. Please be careful with white sugar. However, I also talk about this in great detail in my first of my written works. In any case, I have now prepared a small bowl of gingerbread and spelt biscuits for my guest, who is already snacking on them. I have also put a glass of water on the table for him. I will now hand over to my guest, who will transmit his message through me. Greetings, wonderful soul in a human body. We will no longer make you wait and will solve the mystery of who stands right in front of you. My name is Robin Williams. I am sure you've heard of me on Earth, and you are probably familiar with films like Mrs. Doubtfire or Peter Pan. My dear soul, you know that life in your world is shrouded in sadness. I know what I speak of, for my soul has suffered, and I too have spent many days in profound sadness, although laughter is my true nature. I am a comedian, and I love making others laugh, but sometimes I could hardly make myself laugh. I hid behind masks that began to crumble towards the end. Many circumstances enveloped my soul in sorrow. It's interesting that, as a comedian, I was filled with the laughter of others, but my own laughter was forgotten. It's the same with magic for you too. You forget the magic around you because you are so busy. Most of you are constantly trying to figure out how to pay the bills and simply survive in this dance world. Thus, you forget the magic that you were more able to perceive in childhood than in later life. Circumstances cause you to wither away. I can express myself this way because I have experienced it myself. No matter how positive you are, it is external circumstances and old enslaving structures that always cause you to crash. Everything has its purpose, and these setbacks may enable you to achieve greater things, but everything comes at a price. The highest price is laughter. Dear soul, when did you last laugh from the heart? From the depth of your soul, from your innermost core? I am not talking about the superficial jokes you tell in your human world. Comedy is a topic in itself. I am familiar with many forms of it, and I can now see what you mean. I ask you again, dear soul, when did you last laugh? From the depth of your being, straight from the heart, from innocence itself. You chose to come to earth. This was a very brave decision. However, most of you did not come voluntarily, unlike my friend Bella Isis. Most of you still have family karma to work through or circumstances to address so that everything can be guided towards harmony. Ultimately, the energies are always corrected so that everything can return to alignment. Laughter is precious. Not laughing is too high a price to pay. It is cruelty itself. My soul is filled with laughter and childlike joy and lightness. It was often impossible for me to experience any of this on earth. In other dimensions, this state of being is not experienced to the same extent as in the third dimension of consciousness. Laughter is precious. It is the essence of life. I love making others laugh. You have no idea how much it fills my heart and essence when you still smile at my jokes and forget your everyday worries for a moment through my films. Many dear people still enjoy my work. I can assure you that now we are in contact, your watching one of my films will not be unnoticed. Know that this fills my being. I loved that people enjoyed watching me, but then I started to worry that they would no longer enjoy it. I am a comedian, and laughter is the essence of life. It dispels the darkness and allows one's own light to shine more brightly. Laughter is precious. It is the essence. I wanted to let you know that I already have a post on this channel. I can make you laugh with another message in my own way. That's just the way I am. Yeah, please fasten your seatbelts. We are about to start an adventure. Please follow the safety instructions. I often felt unable to laugh or return to normality, and so I come to you today. Rest assured that I notice when you watch my films and I still enjoy it. I am connected to you and I delight in your laughter. My beloved light, my new friend Bella Isis, doesn't care that I am a celebrity on Earth. Rest assured, I checked her intentions several times before making contact with the beautiful Pleiadian. Belle just laughed heartily. That's great, that's wonderful. Okay, little one, turn your sadness into laughter. However, after observing my dear light Belle for a while and wondering whether I should work with her, I realized that she simply wanted me to enrich her life. After all, my films are alive, just like her books. I have to laugh, but I read her stories myself. Yes, I read them in the other sphere. What's so unusual about that? I would like to know who I'm talking to. You can especially feel this in my other post. When I recognized the bigger picture and the messenger's intentions, I decided to work with her. She showed me a film of her life and said that my films had influenced her as much as Disney films. By the way, Walt is a very dear friend of mine, and he will get in touch with the messenger as well. Belle, that can't be true. You read my thoughts. Now you have seen parts of the surprise. I have to be careful with the girl. She is fully aware of her Pleiadian abilities. My dear friends, the messenger was certainly influenced by my films to believe that there is more than meets the eye. My friend never lost faith that a miracle was possible for her, thanks to my films. So may I encourage you to believe that the world needs your faith as much as it needs your hope and confidence. Speaking of confidence, little Tinkerbell, may I ask? Will you please come? Feel the presence of pixies around you and let your heart shine, knowing they are flying around you right now. Let me be your Peter Pan and lovingly warn you that a heart must never grow up. Otherwise, it will wither and shut out all miracles. It is systems that drive you to close yourselves off. You sometimes need to seal your hearts off. Otherwise, they will suffer endless torment. But now, I encourage you to open your hearts to your own light and let your childlike nature return. Childlikeness is taken away from you, even through medication or other chemical substances. I must be careful here, because I have to be mindful of what to say. But you know what I mean. Caution is called for. I will say no more here. You certainly know what I mean. Beloved light, let me take your hand. Feel my hand. Feel my presence. As an actor, I am now immersing myself in the role of Peter Pan. I am here to remind you to reclaim your childlike nature. Laugh when the pixies do gymnastics on your hand. May I ask? Hello? Little Tinkerbell, where are you? Oh dear, the good one is buzzing around my head again. Hey, stop it now. You shouldn't be with me. You should go to people and remind them of miracles. With our help, people can reclaim their childlike nature, because this is their normal state of being. Closeness and bitterness arise from illusion. Remember how beautiful everything can be and how beautiful it is right now. Forget your everyday worries for a moment and... Little Tink? Yes. Please extend your hand, beautiful person. Sit quietly. Otherwise you could hurt the little pixie. The most among you can't see her. My friend Bella Isis can help you to see pixies on the outside. Her books are so magical that you can't help but feel that everything is out of reality, but you will also find plenty of other adventures on her channel. So let's dive into magical realms and let's get started. Feel the tiny little pixie performing her gymnastics on your hand. Laughter is good for you, beautiful soul. Feel her performing gymnastics, feel her presence. As she dances, I want to tell you that it was my pleasure to see you, to spend time with you and to bring you back to reality, even if only for a short moment. Think of me when you are feeling down and need cheering up. Remember, I am a comedian, that's my essence. Tink has now done enough gymnastics on your hands. Peter, it's time to return to Neverland. Come and follow me. Yes, I can already hear the clock ticking and the crocodile. Beloved souls, it has been and continues to be an honor to make you laugh. It is now time for me to return home. Remember that we are always only a smile away from each other. Remember that your laughter brightens the world and that the laughter of a child can transform any darkness into light. Know that the most glorious creatures and forms are born with children's laughter. Know that innocence laughter can change the world. Reclaim your innermost laughter. Reclaim it and follow me to Neverland. Yours, Robin Williams, alias Peter Pan.